All right, y'all. So if you don't already know me, my name is Woodstock, and I'm going to be leading you through a super yummy, really, really relaxing meditation today. If you have never done a meditation before, super cool. I'm so happy to hear that you're trying a new thing. That's awesome. So basically, today we're just going to be sitting and breathing and just being in the moment. When there is a lot of craziness going on in the world, we can kind of get caught up into everything. And so it's really nice to just sit and just be in the moment and not worry about what's going to happen or what has already happened, because what is going to happen hasn't happened yet, and what's already happened is done. So all you're left with is this beautiful present moment, my friends. And that's what we are going to be sitting in today. Awesome, awesome. All right, so we're going to dive right in. First thing that we're going to do is find a nice, comfy seat for you. We're probably already sitting, but go ahead and just find whatever feels good for you. Maybe you're sitting crisscross applesauce. Maybe you are sitting on your knees. If you're sitting in a chair, go ahead and put your feet flat on the ground, or a beanbag. I love it, peeps. All right. So go ahead and just get yourself situated real quick. Get your wiggles out, maybe. Second day of camp, we're all excited, we're all ready. Bonk your elbow on your desk, maybe. Don't do that. All right, awesome. And now, just take a minute to close your eyes, or maybe if you're not super comfortable with closing your eyes, you can keep them open, but you can soften your eyelids and just take your gaze down gently past your nose right in front of you. And just take a minute to settle in. It's going to be such a good day today. And now just take a moment to notice how you're feeling today. Just drop in and acknowledge what's going on in your feelings today. Maybe you're super happy, you're at camp, you're having a great time, you're having such a good day already. Maybe you're a little bit overwhelmed. Just sit with that for a second and honor how you're feeling today. Because your feelings are so real and they're so valid and they're important. Sometimes when we are feeling things that maybe aren't super happy emotions, we want to rush through them and make them go away as quickly as possible, and that is totally normal. But sometimes it's important to just honor where those feelings are coming from, because they're there for a reason. All right, y'all, so we're gonna take those feelings and we're gonna take a big deep breath in through our nose. Just acknowledge those feelings and then exhale and let them go. Awesome. Now I want you to take a minute to shift your focus to the natural rhythm of your breath. Just notice how you breathe when you're not focusing on your breathing. And now we're going to start deepening the breath a little bit. So I invite you to breathe in through your nose and exhale out through your mouth. If you would prefer to just breathe in and out through your nose, that's totally fine too. Whatever is most comfortable for you. I personally find breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth is such a great way to really relax and just settle. But there's no wrong way to do it. So go ahead and take another deep breath in. On your next inhale, feel your lungs fill with that beautiful air, and exhale completely. Another big breath like that. In through your nose, and exhale all the way. So, so, so beautiful. Now on your next inhale, go ahead and send your breath to your belly. Allow your belly to expand with your breath, and then let it go. And a couple more just like that, breathing into the belly, letting it fill with air, letting it stretch, and then exhaling completely. So, so, so good for your brain and your body. And notice as you're breathing in, notice your ribs expanding as you fill your lungs with so much air. Notice how they stretch, and notice how they shrink as you breathe out. And take a moment to give thanks to your body for allowing such big, beautiful breaths to happen. Your body is such an amazing thing. It allows you to do so many awesome, awesome things. And being able to take such deep breaths is such a blessing. Now on your next inhale, focus on how the air feels as it travels down your throat into your lungs. So, so good. And now we're going to run through a little bit of a checklist right now. So go ahead and shift your awareness down to your toes. What are your toes doing? If you find yourself pointing or flexing your toes, go ahead and relax them. And once you've spent a couple seconds acknowledging your toes, we're going to move them up. We're going to move it up to your ankles. Again, if you're holding any stress maybe in your ankles, go ahead and let it go. It's not serving you right now. And then we're going to travel up to our calves. Make sure your calves are nice and relaxed as well. And then up to our knees. Maybe acknowledge the position that your knees are in. If you're sitting cross-legged or maybe sitting on your knees. And we're going to shift it up to our waist. Just notice how you're sitting, or maybe you're lying down. And then we're going to go up to our bellies. We're going to fill our bellies with air again, if you're not already doing that. Sometimes if we're focusing or if we're not focusing, we can be clenching our abs and tightening through our stomach. And if you notice that you're doing that, it's okay. Just relax and let that go. And now we're going to move it up to our shoulders. Notice where your shoulders are at. Our shoulders are a popular place for us to hold tension. Sometimes we go out throughout our day with our shoulders way up by our ears and we don't even notice it. And that's okay, that's natural. But go ahead and relax your shoulders down away from your ears. Relax your back. And move it up to the neck. Maybe find some gentle movements with your neck, back and forth. Our neck is also a place that suffers when we hold a lot of stress there. Just go ahead and relax. And now, let's bring our awareness to the skin of the face. Sometimes we can be clenching our muscles in our mouths. We can be pulling the corners of our mouths back when we're focusing. I know that when I'm focusing or if I'm caught up in something, I get these really bad Angry Bird eyebrows and I just look really angry. But go ahead and just let the skin of your face be soft. This is such a safe place. There's no need for any Angry Birds eyebrows here. And then take your awareness to the very tippy top of your head. A lot of energy comes out through the top of your head during the day, lots of heat. And just notice, what kind of energy do you feel coming out of the top of your head today? And just allow that energy to radiate upward. If you want, you can imagine a big, bright beam of light shining from the top of your head into the sky. So, so awesome. You guys are doing such a good job. Go ahead and lift the corners of your mouth just a little bit. Find a sweet, easy smile. You're doing so good. I'm so happy that you took this time for yourself today. And you should feel good about carving some time out of your busy day at camp to just check in with your breath and where you're at in this moment. That is a beautiful act of self-love that you just did. And go ahead and bring your awareness back to your breath. If you lost your breath a little bit as we were going through our checklist, that's okay. But just bring your awareness back to filling your lungs with fresh, clean air. And then exhaling completely and allowing all of that air to exit your body. And another deep breath in and out. Now imagine that your breath is your spirit. Imagine that when you're inhaling, you are filling yourself with your beautiful spirit, however that may look to you. And when you exhale, you are releasing your spirit out into the world, out into the universe. Such an awesome thing to allow your spirit to be seen by the world, by the universe, because it is so special and unique to you. And now I'm going to lead you through a breathing exercise that is so good to do if you are stressed or anxious. We're going to focus on slowing down the breath and making our exhales a little bit longer than our inhales. So we are going to Inhale for 5. Hold your breath for 1. And then exhale for 7. And I will count you through that. So whenever you're ready, go ahead and take a deep breath in for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and hold that breath for 1, and then let it go for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Good job. And I know that that is a little bit hard when you first try it, but you'll get better at it. And it's okay if you're not perfect. Nobody's perfect here. And we're gonna go again. We're gonna inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and hold it for 1, and then exhale for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Beautiful. And again, inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold for 1, and then exhale for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So good. And we're going to do that one more time. We're going to inhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold on to that breath for 1, and then let it go for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. You all are doing so good. And now, let's come back to your breath for just a minute. Go ahead and send your inhales into your belly. Let your belly expand. And as you exhale, allow your belly to contract and empty, empty, empty all of that air. And again, into your belly. Belly breathing is so good for you. And empty, empty, empty all of it out. And if you notice that maybe your mind starts to wander a little bit and you're not focusing on your breath so much, that is so totally okay. Just continue to breathe and gently bring your awareness back to your breath. Now, the next time you breathe in, fill your belly once again, and then I want you to empty, empty, empty all of that air. Release all of that air out of your lungs, out of your belly. Just empty, 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 empty until your next breath in is just naturally buoyant and big. Try to make your exhales a little bit longer than your inhales. Just release all of that air. And now we're going to do a little bit of visualization. I'm going to guide you through some visuals. So if you haven't closed your eyes, go ahead and close them. And I want you to picture in your mind's eye how you're sitting right now. In your mind, go ahead and picture yourself as if you're looking at yourself right now from a couple of steps away. See the position that you're sitting in. See where your hands are, where your feet are. Maybe the room that you're in. Just picture yourself in this moment. And now go ahead and picture your energy radiating from your body right now. Think about what that might look like. Maybe it looks like flames are slowly dancing around you. Maybe it looks like a gentle mist that's coming off of your body. Just picture your energy right now and how it looks around you at this very moment. And now notice, what color is your energy? What color is that mist, or what color are those flames that are dancing around you right now? And how does envisioning that affect the way that you feel in this moment? Can you feel that mist gently touching your skin? And remember to keep breathing those long, beautiful breaths as you focus on your energy. Amazing. All right, and now we're gonna go on a little trip. We're gonna go on a couple of trips, actually. And keep your eyes closed if you can. And imagine yourself on a beach. You're walking on the sand on a beautiful beach. Maybe you have a favorite beach that you're thinking of. Or maybe you've never been to the beach before. And if that's the case, go ahead and just imagine what it would be like to be walking on the beach. It's early in the morning. The sun hasn't quite risen yet, but it's about to. Just feel the air, feel the wind coming off of those waves. The wind that is blowing your hair back, the wind that is caressing your skin right now has traveled for hundreds and hundreds of miles over the ocean. Smell the air. The air smells so good. It is salty. It smells like sea salt. It smells like kelp. It smells like seaweed or ocean plants that have washed up on the beach. And you're walking barefoot on the beach. Who needs shoes on the beach? You don't need them right now. And feel the sand on the bottom of your feet. The sand is so, so soft. It feels so good as you're walking along the shore. It's so soft that it almost feels like you're walking on silk. And go ahead and look down at the sand on your beach. What color is it? Maybe you're on a beach that has black sand. Maybe your beach has pink sand. Just take a moment to notice your beautiful beach. It's early in the morning. There's nobody around. Just you and the smell of the salty sea air. And now the sun is starting to peek over the horizon a little bit. It's starting to come up, and it's very gently, very slowly rising above the ocean and into the sky, casting its light across the ocean, across you, across the sand. And now go ahead and look towards the sun. Don't look at the sun, but look towards it and feel its warm rays on your skin. Feel its heat begin to counterbalance the cool ocean breeze that you also feel. Now take a deep breath in, and as you're breathing in, imagine the sun's rays, the sun's energy going into your nostrils and filling your lungs. Inhale those beautiful sun rays. Allow them to touch every cell in your body. And then let it go back into the air. And feel the sun's warmth touch your lungs, touch your belly, touch all four corners of your torso as you breathe it in and breathe it out. The sun gives us warmth, it gives us energy, it gives us life. Go ahead and appreciate the sun as it fills your lungs. Beautiful. And now it's starting to get a little hot on the beach. The sun has risen into the sky. Its rays are beaming down onto you. And there's a couple more people showing up at the beach to also enjoy the sun. But now we're gonna take another trip. We're gonna go somewhere different. We're gonna hop in our car or an Uber or a helicopter or a limo. And we're gonna take a drive to a beautiful grassy meadow. If you have a meadow in mind that you've been to, that you just love, go ahead and picture yourself there right now. Or if you don't, just imagine a wide open space with tall grass and wildflowers and big tall trees. Maybe you're thinking of Leone. You're taking a walk through the grass. The grass is so soft and gentle. You're still barefoot. You forgot your shoes at the beach. That's okay though. We don't need shoes here either. And imagine that you're walking through the grass. Imagine feeling the grass on the soles of your feet. It feels so soft and welcoming, like the earth is telling you that you are where you belong. And now you hear in the distance, you hear some running water. You hear a gentle stream. Go ahead and go towards that stream. Go towards the sound of that water. And once you get to the stream, look down at the water. It is so clear and clean. Water that has traveled through the earth and through the mountains and is so, so pure. And go ahead and take a seat next to the river, the creek. Go ahead and sit down on the grass. And put your feet in that stream. Allow for the cool water to rush over your feet, maybe your ankles. That water is clean melted snow from the mountains, not touched by anybody. Feel the current as it rushes by your feet.
Excuse me, don't mind can leave, like, if, like, there's still 10 minutes left. Don't mind can leave, because she needs this tablet for the gym lesson. Like,
We're almost done.
Almost done. Alright, well.
And go ahead and breathe in again. Breathe in the air that is coming off of that nice clean water. And keep filling your lungs with that beautiful, clean air. Allow it to replenish your cells. Allow it to clear your mind. And just know that the earth is there for you. And that we are children of our beautiful planet and everything that it has to offer. Beautiful. Good job, everybody. Now, to end this, I want to go ahead and give you some super awesome affirmations or mantras that you can use, that you can bring throughout your day to just remind you that you are full of goodness. And that you are doing great. So you can go ahead, you can repeat after me out loud. I invite you to do that. If you're not comfortable with that, you can whisper or you can just say it in your head. I find that when you say your mantras or your affirmations out loud, it puts that energy out into the universe and makes it a little more real. So go ahead and repeat after me if you want. I am strong. I am loved. I believe I can be all that I want to be. My possibilities are endless. I am in the process of becoming my best self. I am worthy of my dreams. And finally, I am enough. Go ahead and bat your eyes open if you haven't already. Amazing work, you all. I am so, so proud of each and every one of you. You did such a good job. It is not easy to sit and do nothing for an hour, but you did it, and you all did such a great job. And you should be so proud of yourselves.